Yes, and blackness and whiteness and redness.
Audio input captures on. We're going to turn that. This on. Okay. Now I think there's audio. Somebody say something.
Something.
All right. And we are back.
Something?
I have bouncing levels. If anybody's feeling froggy, they could check the stream and make sure. But I believe it is all
I am
working
trying
normal.
to, but can everybody say one word, please? And then
One
quiet.
word. One word for me. Quieting.
It is working, but DM, you're really hot in the mic,
Okay.
and you get some background noise.
This I can deal with. Volume down a little bit. All right. And with that, we are back. I'm just going to bring my level down a little bit and kind of visually adjust these as we go. All right. Previously, welcome back to Vallaki, my friends. Previously, we had a wonderful bar fight in the Blue Water Inn, which was a mess. The Vistani, the local Barovians, the new adventurers, who else? The werewolves, and yeah, that was everybody. Duking it out. Fortunately, V was able to... And the gargoyles, there we go. I knew I was missing one party from this equation. Y'all were duking it out in the bar. V used her magic to lead most of the patrons outside and then unleashed a swarm of demons into the middle of the bar. Our heroes set aside their differences and fought together to dispel the demons, and were almost all annihilated when Vasily von Host, the famed and renowned bard, shot a fireball into the middle of the room, annihilating the last of the demons, and nearly killing almost everybody. Fortunately, we have a doctor.
DM, you're still really hot in the stream. Like,
Okay.
very
Bringing it
hot.
down. Bringing it down.
Background noise and like hearing everything in the words.
Bringing it down some more. Try that.
So hot.
Hey, so hot.
Thank you.
DM
Thank
is
you.
so hot right
She
now.
really wants that level.
Bring that level down.
That's good.
All right. Hopefully that'll be a little better.
Taking
Well,
notes.
with the demons vanquished and everybody revived and restored, there was a little bit of a tense moment as the gargoyles stormed out without violence and decided they were done with all this nonsense, leaving our heroes as they were. But as you guys are looking around, two of the members are not there. That would be Jalin and Silas are not in the bar at this time. When nobody was looking, the rogues just slipped out. But otherwise, the embers on the floor are kind of still smoking. The smell of blood and charred wood is thick in the bar. In the room right now is Doc, Kahn. I see you in the kitchen. Did you go to the kitchen?
I was out back, I think, because I was looking
Okay.
for the for Danica, because I was like, whoa, this is very weird that none of them are here, and
All right.
I'm kind of concerned.
All right. Then here's how we'll sort this. Inside the bar is only the Iceblood Elf and the Dragonborn from the new party, one Vistani member, and I didn't think I got rid of what's his name either. He should be here.
Ba-ba-ba, my favorite new character that we just created.
Vasily von Holst. He should be here as well.
No, that's not him. It's Ba-ba-ba.
There he is. Vasily.
Ba-ba-ba.
See? He pooped right in.
There we go. I might have just casually said he leaves, but he hasn't left. He's still
He
here.
went
They're
out
all-
and stepped back in.
The dogs are cowering behind the bar, and yeah, so that's where they are. Kahn, you were going out back to look for Danica. Doc and V, where were you guys heading as the fight died down and calm has been reasserted in the room?
Not heading anywhere.
I was
Hanging
on the
in the tap room?
second level.
Cool. Then Doc's in the tap room, and V is heading up to the second level. We're going to start out with Kahn as you kind of go back through the kitchen looking for Danica, looking to see what's happening. You see the back door kind of Shutter and one of the Martikov boys slip in, and the other one pokes his head up from behind the counter and is like, "Is it all over?"
Yeah, but why were you here? It's probably a good thing you were back here, but...
Mom says not to get in fights.
Yeah, speaking of Ma, where's Ma?
She just stepped out for a bit. She should be back. You guys didn't make a mess, did you? He kind of opens the door, and he freaks out. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Ah, Mom's gonna kill us! Oh god, we have to fix all of this.
Don't
Oh my
worry
god.
about it, because Vasily is going to pay for it all.
It did! He holds a big one. And he says, no, you don't understand. Like, we're supposed to keep everybody in line and make sure everybody is being nice and friendly, and we didn't do a very good job.
I think he already handed over the coin.
Yeah, he had it on the counter for them, and the younger brother comes up and scoops up the coin and is like, oh, I'm happy to hang on to that. And hides
You guys
it.
are also context, like, 12. So I don't really think Danica, as a reasonable person, would presume you'd be able to control a bunch of century-old humans and or creatures. It seems a bit...
Humans don't usually go for centuries. That's not how that...
Well, I mean, that's why I also said creatures.
And creatures, okay. Are you centuries?
Centuries.
How old are you? He kind of pokes you. Wait, we're getting distracted. We gotta clean up this mess. Hang on. She'll be back anytime now. Oh my god.
No, okay.
She went to meet those, I don't know, elf people. There's some elves that are coming into town now, I guess. And she was like, I don't really get it.
She
We
never
got
told me about any elves. What did they look like?
I haven't met them yet. They haven't come, but
What do they
man, I
sound
can't
like?
even keep track. We got Vistani. I knew about the gargoyles. They were cool, and we got those funny guys who don't wear shirts. And okay,
Stay away from them. That seems dangerous.
yeah, they
Don't
smell
really
real
interact
bad.
with men without shirts on.
They smell real bad.
Hey,
You mean
if
the
you see
werewolf?
them again...
Yep.
Okay, well...
I'm not part of the conversation, so Khan, I'm sorry, you
No,
actually
sorry.
don't arrive to that
No, I don't.
realization.
Yeah, just please make sure you don't interact with men without shirts. That seems like
got
a
it.
very dangerous situation for people in general.
No questions asked. It's just all kinds of weird folk coming in here these days. I don't even know. Okay, the older brother tosses the younger one up a room and is like, sweep over there, quick! And he's like trying to set up a chair that has like one of the legs missing, and he's like sticks
hey,
a
by the way,
cup under it to balance it.
Where's Mom's apron? So that way I can help clean up and everything.
It's in the kitchen.
Perfect. Cosmo. Maggie, come here.
Like, tails wagging, kind of nervously looking at you. What are you
I
doing
grab
with the dogs?
the apron and I go, take a whiff of this.
Okay, this is cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
shot.
The dogs are gonna take a little sniff of it because you offer it to them. They both kind of they're sniffing it. They smell it. They seem a bit agitated, but they're fine. Where are we going?
I mean, at this point I'm just gonna go, fetch.
That's a toughie. That'll be an
If it
animal
is.
handling check.
I don't disagree. Listen, I wasn't saying I was doing something logical. It's just... Yeah, didn't
Right.
go well. I should have bribed them before, because that's a 3.
All right. They both dart out of the kitchen in different directions.
Crap. He's gonna be so pissed.
They'll be back in a minute. Speaking of which, maybe we pop upstairs to see what's going on with V. Yeah.
Okay.
V, the commotion in the bar has died down. You've made your way back down the hallway. In this hallway, so a couple of points of order to get to the kind of bedrooms in the back. There are additional rooms along the way.
Yes.
Down here, these are
One
like
of
guest
them
rooms.
that I passed and ended up ignoring is the one that I heard the cat noises from.
Correct.
And when we left off last time, Victor had cracked open his door. I'd convinced him of who I am. That's where
got
we kind of left off.
You got it. All right. Victor, 7 or 8 locks, opens the door. It's like, Good to see you. Come on in. Ushers you into the room. The room is, real dark, and he's got a little lantern on the end table, and there's just books and scrolls and stuff scattered across the floor. He's been drawing like weird sigils and stuff on paper, trying to make different kinds of things happen. Most of it's been discarded on the floor.
Do I recognize any of the sigils, or do I know how to correct any? I feel like I'd be leafing through and maybe picking up a pen if I did know how to correct one.
You could make a Arcana check.
I can make an Arcana check if I find my dice, of course.
There we go. That's a little bit more lighthearted.
That's fun.
Could you turn it down just a
14.
little bit, though?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can.
it is still quite loud.
The
gotta figure
Foley
out-
especially is loud.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out this music balance situation. I'm sorry, V, what was that roll?
14.
14. With the 14, but these are all like low-level magic, like cantrips and for maybe a first-level spell. These are nothing majorly complex. You might be able to correct one or two, and then they could be used in the casting of a spell, possibly, if you'd like. But it's
Not
not
for myself, for him.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not trying to...
Yeah, well, then 14's enough that you can kind of like show him a couple of things, and he's like, "Oh, I realized, awesome, that's so much better, yeah."
I'm not even like actually talking out loud to him while I do this. I just kind of take a pencil and finish his, or like correct his
Awesome.
work while
He's
I'm sort of assessing the room.
He's glad for it. He sits on the bed and kind of says, what brings you here? What can I do for you? The way I see it, I owe you a great debt."
The way I see it, you do. I mean, I kind of commandeered your room back at the mansion, so half that. I'll consider that half of that paid.
Took my room. That's fine. I'm not going back there.
Well, I took the attic, which is attached to your room. Your room is charred or whatever from your guys' fight.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Times are changing around here. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care about Dad's
How
place.
have you been
Busy.
doing the Lord's work?
I would say so. Yeah. I got a job to do.
I absolutely giggle when I say that. Like, it's yep.
Yeah, he does too. He says, "Yeah, I got work to do, and I'm getting it done." And I spent a long time trying to get out of Barovia, and I think maybe there's a little bit more to this place than I realized. So
Barovia.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was trying to do that teleport thing to get out, since like nobody can get out.
Oh yeah, I know. You got me
Didn't-
sent off.
I'm glad you didn't die. I was actually kind of worried about that when you disappeared, but your bones didn't show up, so I figured
I'm glad you didn't die, given the
First-
fact that I know what appeared in my spot.
Yeah, that was quite scary. I'm not sure why you went to a werewolf. I would rather not know that.
Werewolf Den?
Previously, as the reminder, when V had done the teleport spell with Victor, she swapped places with a werewolf up in the top of, which was our friend.
Actually, the party did not know I swapped places with the werewolf.
I believe a conversation about that was had while you were gone, and they had
We didn't
discerned what happened by assessing the magic with Victor.
Okay.
So they did have an inkling of that sense. They were
Okay.
able to- Sorry, you weren't there for that. Catching everybody out on everything nobody was around for. But now we're
Okay.
here.
Any
You don't know how to
interesting work
Yeah,
he's...
you don't know how to fix people, do you? I think I might have broke somebody, and I need to fix him.
Are we talking about the meowing person down the hall?
I would rather not admit guilt to any activities.
Got it. I mean, is it a curse? Is it a what did you even do?
Well, you see, Dad arranged for me to marry her, and I didn't really want
Yeah,
to
no,
do
I
that.
already know the details.
Okay.
What did you do?
And, well, I told her to act like a cat.
And she did.
Yeah, she did for a little while, but she didn't do a very good job, so I used some magic. I didn't really understand how that worked. She wouldn't shut up, you understand? Like, I had to get her to stop talking, and so now she just acts
What
like
was
a
she
cat.
talking about?
I don't even care. Nails, wedding plans, I don't know. She was very...
Gross.
I know, it was awful. I didn't like her.
So why are you
But,
trying to fix her then?
Because...
We don't like her as a cat?
So we don't like her as a cat. We need her to be a
Okay.
person. I need her to be a person again. If possible, if we could make her a 10% less irritating person, that would make my life better. But that's not really important.
Okay, so we can tweak a little bit on the way. Got it, got
That would
it.
be good. That would be good.
Only 10% less.
At least, yeah.
Pretty low.
Yeah. She must have been not that bad.
Yeah. It's mildly irritating. It's like, I can deal with it, but...
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. If we can make her less irritating, I'd like it, and not a cat. So that yeah, technically we are still bound to be wed one day, which I don't particularly want to marry.
Bound magically?
Oh no, just like a legal thing. It's like we.
Yeah, well, your
it's
fam's
arranged.
gone, my dude. Like, nobody cares.
I know. It's complicated. Political stuff's complicated, you know. But
Then just don't. Aren't you old enough to, whatever they call it, advocate for yourself or something?
yeah.
You're kind of tall enough. Are you not old enough?
No, I'm old enough. I'm old enough. I'm a teenager.
Okay. Well, you're not the son of anything anymore because
I am the
There's a
son
new-
of the long traditional family of barons in our family, and she is the daughter of another noble family, and neither
what
of us.
wait, what noble family?
Well, the Wachters, they're quite important.
Nobody has any. Okay, my dude, you gotta get down with the politics these days because things have changed.
I'm
Are you
aware.
only with your nose in a book?
No, I'm aware. There's a Vistani temporarily running the town, and he's gonna get his head cut off in like 2 weeks when he can't pay the taxes, and they'll be looking for a new person to be in charge. And
He
I would
can
rather.
pay the taxes. I'll work on that.
Yeah, it's not that. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm kind of betting on that not happening, and I was kind of instructed that way. Point is,
Meddling nuisance.
I gotta.
Was it him or her?
I gotta
Who tells you this?
Look, I just gotta uncat the cat, so that she's a girl again, so that I can marry her, so that I can be in charge one day. That's what has to happen. I'm not
I
really
can put
happy
you
about
in
it.
charge one day.
True. Wait, then can we keep her a cat? She's actually much more agreeable as a cat.
I mean, can you teach her tricks?
It has not worked.
Because right now she's kind of feral.
She's not a very smart cat.
Okay, can we make her smarter but keep her a cat?
Let's give it a try, yeah.
Okay.
What kind of spell should we use for this?
Um,
As you are kind of going over the notes, the door kind of knocks open and a big slobbering dog rushes in, tail wagging, and grabs hold of just a random book off the floor and kind of and runs back out.
dogs, cats, my god, everywhere.
While you're kind of thinking on your on what you're going to do with Victor, and you guys are going over notes and stuff.
Can we mend neuron by neuron?
Potentially.
Would that work?
I'll give you. You can certainly try. While you're thinking about what awful things you're gonna do to this poor girl.
Okay.
We're gonna pop downstairs to Doc Agent Taliday. You stayed down in the tap room. The Ice Blood Elf, the Dragonborn, and Vasily are all drinking at the bar. The other Vistani is kind of off. She's drinking as well. What are you up to?
Doc starts conversation at the bar.
Awesome.
Very non-discreetly. Well, there's that big man in the tower overseeing all the bullshit now. That big man Strahd.
Oh, Strahd von Lord Strahd Von Zarovitch, of course. He's a big deal, all right.
Just what is he doing with the island of Barovia these days?
Oh, right. Oh, these others that you probably don't know either. Vasily kind of takes a swig and he's like, well, I'm happy to. Happy to welcome foreigners and share things. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Strahd is our protector and our master of the land. He spends most of his days in the in his castle Ravenloft. But his agents work in the world for him, and on occasion he comes down. He just visited Wallachia a few days ago. Quite an affair.
What was the nature of his visit?
Checking in, collecting taxes. There was a whole mix-up with the local leadership, and he named that new Vistani as temporary warden of the town until everything settles down. He's not technically burgomaster, but he has all the rights of a burgomaster. He's like burgomaster interim, and if he does a good job, he can stay. That's kind of the plan. But I'll tell you what I've been hearing is that most folks don't think he's going to do a very good job, and are sort of hedging their bets and preparing for changing times. But you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from Vasily.
Well, this town didn't always lack the Vistani. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. They weren't even allowed around here.
It's true, and a lot of folks are sour about this new change.
Of course they are. They're racist.
It might be the case, but there's something to it. The Vistani are, they steal things. They are unscrupulous. They have a different sense of, I think they have a different sense of morals than regular Barovian folks, is all. And they just don't always align. What do you think of these Vistani guests?
So far, they've been very nice to me. Haven't had anything stolen.
Very glad to hear
bad
it.
for the people in general. They're doing their best working the ports, but they don't seem to get compensated very well.
This is true. I must admit, I don't know what they will do here in the town. Are they going to work? Will they be hired? I don't know what this is going to look like. It's going to be a strange time. We shall
What are
see.
you gonna do, Vasily?
I shall attend all of the finest gatherings around and spread stories and, just be a man of the people as always. I must ask, I am actually quite curious. Do you intend to stay on as sheriff with all of the changing of things?
Well, for now, yeah. I like it. It's a good position, and I feel helpful to the town. But I do find that there are some strange things that go on around here in Barovia.
Oh.
Don't quite sit right with me, my values.
Is that so?
Well,
What's-
recently we were just visiting a monastery up north. We found some monstrosities of people stitched together with some weird magic. You ever heard of such a thing, Vasily?
My word. Oh, you must have gone. Oh, I know where you went. The monastery above Kresik, yes? My goodness.
That's the one.
St. Markovia's.
Yeah.
Is the old abbot still there?
He is. He seems to be a very good friend of Strahd. In fact, he came to visit while we was there as well.
Oh, you were quite blessed, weren't you? My goodness.
We was quite blessed until we was attacked by Strahd himself.
And you survived? My goodness.
We are pretty resilient. But it was curious that the abbot was showcasing some of his finer monstrosities as a companion to Strahd. Don't that seem a little weird to you, Vasily?
A companion to Strahd. That does seem quite strange. His creations, you say? Monstrous, evil, quite awful. Oh, my goodness. What a strange man he must be. Well, what were the? I'm curious about what these creations of his were. Were they like people? You say stitched together, or were they?
Yeah,
were
just
they
like I
good?
said.
Were they sentient? Were they alive? Were they
They was
monsters?
walking,
Were they?
and moving around just like you and me. They had body parts of all kinds of sorts of people. In fact, I seen some body parts of the previous sheriff's sister
My God.
on one of them. I got a
previous
picture of her.
Old Ezek was his name, I believe.
Yeah.
Rotten man. Fascinating. I should like very much to see that picture if you have it.
I do.
He'll take a look at the photo if you'll show of the drawing if you'll hand it to him. And he'll nod slowly and look at it. It's interesting. And you say parts of her were being used in the abbot's experiments?
Right.
Interesting. I see. That is quite distressing. Well, we'll have to warn people not to go and visit this abbey, right? Well, this is kind of my confusion. If he's stitching people, are people injured and being helped, or are they being taken apart?
They go missing. We had a good friend of ours, Irina. She almost went missing. We've been protecting her. We got her out of the old town she was living in and brought her here.
Oh, dear Irina, she's a good friend of mine.
That's good to hear.
I'm glad that she is well. I am very glad that she is well. Oh, I say, yeah, everybody's friends with Vasily. What can I say? But yes, she's a lovely young woman. I would recommend keeping her as far away from that place as possible. It sounds like no such place for her. As for this picture, you don't mind if I hold on to it for a time? There are some affluent folks I should like to make inquiries to, see if I can put some pieces together. Maybe there's a tale to be told here.
I think maybe I do mind.
Unfortunate. Well, I'll tell you what, I have a... Well, very well. I don't suppose there's any way you could be persuaded. Perhaps I could offer you something? I am very well, connected.
Well, you know, all this troubles me greatly, and I just want to know what Strahd is doing with these monsters. So I think I'd like to make an investigation into what exactly is happening with them bodies going missing and what Strahd has to do with it. If you are well connected, just how could you help me out with that?
You wish to make an investigation into what Strahd Von Zarovitch is doing. Well, it's difficult to say, but I'll tell you what, friend. I will ask around and I will see what I can do. And do you plan to stay in Vlaki for a time? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Vlaki anymore. I don't even think they've settled on the name.
Yeah, I'll probably be around. If you
Good
need
to
to find me, though, you could talk to Casimir. Are you familiar with that dark elf hangs around the Vistani camp?
Casimir. The name is familiar. Yes, absolutely. Vasily knows everyone, but we're not very well acquainted personally. Though I understand there's to be some elf visitors this evening. Very scandalous.
Elven visitors to the town.
Speaking of which, in fact, we have another elven visitor here. Miss Phalith, was it? And she kind of perks her head up, the elf at the end of the table. Yes, that's my name. And he says, I would recommend a hood while our elfish friends are in town. And then he kind of turns back to you, Doc, and he says, you probably don't know this. There are not many, there are some awful stories about the Dark Elves around, and they are not, there are not many women folk left among them, is all I have to say. And they are quite dangerous.
Well, as a storyteller yourself, I'm sure you know the nature of stories can be deceiving, Vasily.
It is true. It is
not
true.
believe everything I hear.
The point of a story is not to be true, but to tell truth.
Is that right?
Yes, indeed. That's what I
is
believe.
it? What is the truth that you are telling with your stories, Vasily?
Whatever needs to be told. Depends on the story, doesn't it?
You have a job then.
More or less, I wish to see the betterment of the people and the betterment of the town. I like things to go well, and I like people to be safe and happy and well.
Well, as the sheriff, so do I.
Then I suppose our interests are aligned.
I would think so.
Now, this has been delightful, but I tell you, I must be heading off soon. There's quite a party I wish to attend, and as you know, your party is not delighted if Vasily is not invited. So, it has been a joy, and I will check back with you soon about the nature of your investigation. Perhaps there will be something interesting for you. All right?
You let me know now.
I shall. And he takes a bow and leaves the bar in a very elegant fashion. The crowd outside, who are still bickering and arguing over who's going to keep the gem, most of them are kind of done with it and slowly either going home or filtering back into the bar, but they kind of make way for Vasily. Nobody gives him a hard time as he leaves. Around that time, a big old slobbering dog is going to hop up on the counter next to you, Doc, and try and grab your hat. He's going to go for it. Since you are wearing your hat, if you would like to make some sort of a saving throw to prevent the theft of your hat, you may.
Okay.
Against a dog who is not good at thieving.
What would you like me to roll?
Dex save against his acrobatics, yeah. Against
That
this
was
fetch
a nat
check.
20 plus 6.
Damn, he only came up with an 8. So the dog tried to grab your hat and kind of fell over onto the table. It's a very awkward, big old mastiff, and it was just knocked cups and stuff all over. One of the bar stools goes rolling across the floor. The dog realizes that his prey was far too agile for him, and instead picks up the bar stool and goes trotting off.
Wow.
It's a mastiff. It's a big old dog dragging a bar stool behind him.
What a good doggy.
Kahn, as you are kind of scratching your head thinking, I'm not sure that is going to work with the dogs, within only a few moments, 2 mastiffs come rushing back into the room, one carrying a book, the other trying to drag a bar stool, getting stuck in the door, tails wagging. They're trying their very best.
And I will reward them. I will find something in the kitchen and be like, yes, who's good doggies? Yes. You guys did so good, you little idiots, but you did well. You're just about as dumb as a box of rocks, but you're my box of rocks, so...
Tails wagging.
Yeah,
Happy dogs.
We'll keep going. Good try. Well, this kid said something about an elf. I wonder if it's going to be some kind of elf like, Baelath. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Alright.
Come on, boys. Come on, girls. Let's go.
You casually push the stool out of the doorway and...
Oh, no, if Wanda, or if, not Wanda, if Maggie wants to keep that one... No, actually, that probably wasn't Maggie. That was probably Cosmo.
That was probably Cosmo. That
Yeah,
feels
Cosmo,
like
that was probably Cosmo.
Maggie
If
went for
Cosmo
the
wants to
book.
keep his new bar stool, that's fine. If Maggie wants to keep her book, that's fine. Come on. I'll
Just-
probably... Yeah, actually, not even look at the...
Well, they're going to set their stuff down to eat the treat you gave them, and they'll kind of
Okay.
hang out there. So.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll go out to Faeleth and I'll chat with her.
Hello, darling.
Okay, gross. I just...
I thought you
Bad
were...
decision. You know what? Never mind. I'm changing my mind. This is a bad decision. I'm walking away.
Oh, my. Okay.
No.
Hey there, soldier. How's that?
No.
Hello, darling.
Can't.
It's gonna say the other way. That's what makes Kahn uncomfortable. That's why it's any type of affection. Kahn's like, I don't know what to do with this. This is gross. Did you hear that there's some other elves coming around? I presumed you might have something to know about them. Might be someone like you.
I've been told that I should wear a hood during their visit. Apparently, female elves are not incredibly common these days.
Female elves. I've heard of another group of elves that are lacking in female elves as well. I don't understand why, though. I presume it's because they died off mysteriously or someone killed them, but I didn't presume it to be their own kind's fault.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of fault. I just don't particularly like to be
Killed?
targeted.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that's something that happens to you often.
I'm new in town after all. I think I'd rather.
Do you have
to
a way
myself.
to actually disguise yourself or no?
That's a fantastic question, and she is gonna ponder it for a abnormally long moment.
That's okay. If she doesn't come up with something like quick enough for Khan's taste.
Only gonna take me a second.
Oh, okay, you're fine. Khan has an idea. That's why.
What's your idea? Well, she's thinking it over.
Khan, seeing that she is an ice blood elf. Well, not. No, I mean, obviously, he doesn't know that. She did say no. She didn't say that. But seeing fair
You
skin,
can tell. You can tell. Yeah,
very
You're
much
from your
warrior,
adventure. Yeah.
Ends up grabbing his wolf, his white wolf, and giving it to her, and goes, "This might actually probably work better than you think. Here, just put the head over you. You look a little bit more werewolf-esque at times, if need be. If you do need something, though, holler.
Okay.
Well, we'll try to help you. Okay, I gotta go now.
I appreciate your kindness," she says, and puts the cloak on, and pulls the hood over her head. She does not have disguise self. I'm sorry, I thought she might.
No, I didn't think she did.
Rangers, no disguising
Yeah.
spells at all.
Yeah, and that's what I didn't think. But Khan did want to make sure that she had something to cover herself a little bit more,
Very
make
good.
it a little bit more conspicuous.
As you get up to walk away, the Dragonborn is also going to stand up and kind of just like muscle up in front of you.
Easy, Papa Bear.
Hey, that's nice of you. But thanks for looking out for my friend.
Don't make a
Nope,
thing. It's
nope,
weird.
I'm not
I
making a thing.
feel
I'm just
awkward.
recognizing you done a good
There
deed,
was a
and I'll see
person
it.
that needed help, and I was trying to help them because I also am a humanoid, and this conversation can be over now.
Humanoid.
He pats you on the shoulder and says, "Hey, ain't nothing to be ashamed of doing a
Okay.
good thing.
Yep.
All right?
Okay. Thanks. Yep.
I
Okay.
know.
Bye. I gotta go
I know.
kill something now.
Yes, I know. You're very,
Yeah,
you're
death.
very scary.
Where's the
I'll
rat?
be here."
I need to kick it.
He goes back to drinking at the bar.
Khan does look for something insexual or, don't want to say that. That seems like a very weird word to say.
Insexual?
Insect-like. Or
New kink unlocked.
yeah, I didn't realize.
What dictionary you been reading?
I don't know. Not a real one, evidently. He's looking to look for something insect-like, and then just squish it
Yep.
or kill it to kind
Just
of
the-
bring back some, murder.
Maybe like a cockroach or something.
Yeah,
Oh no,
just
he doesn't like
the-
cockroaches.
Just the curviest cockroach you ever seen. Comes
Okay,
wobbling
listen,
off the
hold
mouth.
on. Listen, if you're genuinely gonna say it's a cockroach, Khan is gonna make an attack roll.
Go for it.
He's gonna obliterate there's.
I see like two.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit more of a violent situation. So my first roll is an 8 plus 7, which is a 15.
Probably hit a
Does
cockroach.
that hit?
Yeah,
I don't know,
no,
they're
it's-
pretty
yeah.
small. Okay, so it's not just like a hit. It's like a full-on stab into the ground, where like his sword goes into the and a few more stabs,
Stab,
with
stab,
some tearing coming out. Quivers a little bit.
Everyone just kind of like stares.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's real quiet in the bar. There is no cockroach remaining.
I feel like Maggie and Cosmo come up at this point, and they're just wagging their chairs, looking at me, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, buddies? How you guys doing?"
Okay. The dogs cut the tension.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like at the moment.
You saw him do it. Don't mess around with that boy.
Yeah.
That
tell
man
you-
does not like cockroaches.
Khan's gonna talk to the dead cockroach. Yeah, usually your friends. If they see me, I am the ender of their worlds.
It flips over. Oh my god. Okay. With the cockroach slain. Good job.
I leveled up. Yeah, cockroach slain.
10,000 EXP.
Nope.
I solved the cockroach puzzle.
Nope. But we are coming up at our hour. How about a 10-minute break, and then we'll jump back in and see what transpires in the bar or out of the bar or onward. A lot of things got answered there, but I will see you all in a bit. Waiting room.
Okay.
Transition.
Who was that one character? Pow.
Ba-ba-bow, we're back. And we are back in...
Cody.
I love Papa Pow. He's my favorite character.
Best character.
He is the best character. Sometimes he's Italian. Hey, Baba Boo.
Babadoo.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes maybe he's, you know, a little. I don't know. I was thinking like German or Greek. I can't think of what a German person or Greek person sounds like. So I can't imitate the accent.
We'll have to practice.
Tracer definitely is British.
What is it?
Yes.
Wonder Woman?
Pretty sure it's
Aren't
British.
Aren't you playing Odyssey again, Tommy?
No, Valhalla.
Ah.
That's Scandinavian, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, very. Oh, Willy Wonka, I love you.
I'll have the Scandinavian one down in the time.
Oh gosh, that is not what Valhalla did.
Yeah, this is how they talk. Oh, do this.
No.
Okay, that's
So,
you're hitting that German.
Roll me a
Dutch,
D20, eh?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, the Dutch, the motherland.
Cancelled. Everyone's
Donka,
cancelled.
donka.
I thought
What?
motherland was Russian.
It was, I know. It was.
The Dutch
All right.
motherland of
We are back.
German
We're
chocolate?
live.
Yeah.
We are live, my friends. As Kahn,
Yes, we are
Gargorian, stands over the rotting corpse of his vile nemesis, the cockroach, victorious at last, and the patrons of the bar gasp in wonder at his magnificent deeds.
Whoa, it's dark in here.
Yes,
a chill
what
hush
happens when
goes
Kahn
over
kills
the
a
town.
cockroach.
yeah, it's a dark
Darkness
moment.
befalls all.
A handful of Barovians and Vistani have already managed to find their way back into the bar. The werewolves did not re-enter; they're gone. Neither did the wealthy folk. But Irina came back in; she's here, and we'll just kind of sit at the bar with you guys. But upstairs, V and Victor, I think, is where we need to start. V and Victor, the
Just
dog.
over here enjoying my Halloween lighting.
The dog. That is a lovely Halloween lighting. The dog ran out of the room with a spell book, and Victor loses his shit. Ah, my book! I need that. Ah! Jumps up to his feet. He's like, "Can you help me get my book?"
Give this man a book.
Sure.
That's the working spells book. Like, this is all the trash spells. Oh my god. Let's go.
Well, trash plus the ones I fixed.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thanks.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps they'll get added to the book. Walk and talk. Let's go. He's heading out the door with a purpose. Victor,
Okay,
as
I
he's...
go to... Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I mean, I know the dog, right? I recognize it. So I'm just going to go over to the...
Down the stairs, down to the tap room, yeah.
to where you could see to downstairs. What was it
Oh,
called?
okay.
Yeah. Because that's where I jumped the first time.
Mhm.
Over, yeah. Like, I'm just gonna be over there and lean over and be like, Kahn, get your mutt under control. I can't hear you because you're muted. And I'm pretty sure nobody cast a silencing spell on you.
Kahn unmutes. And
what are you talking about? They're in the kitchen. They're hanging out. They're being good pups.
Yeah. Give me that book.
All right. Hey, Maggie, come here.
Oof.
Come here, Pumpkin. Wait, where'd you put the book, Bubba? ¿Dónde está el biblioteca?
Roof. El roof.
Can you ask it in sign language too, or?
Oh no, I'd have to spell it out. It would take too long. My brain can't process that quickly. Did you leave the book in the kitchen? All right, hold on, I'll go get it real quick. And so I walk into the kitchen with Mags, and I pick up the book and
Is
Probably-
it in the kitchen?
Yeah,
wipe
they
it
just
off
left it on the
from
floor. Yeah.
saliva, and I kind of flick it.
Ew, gross.
Saliva everywhere. It's quite disgusting.
Come back out. Is this what you want?
Yeah,
yes.
that's it.
Here you
That's
go.
the one.
I throw it up.
Okay.
Saliva spins off of it as like a
I'm letting him-
helicopter.
Yeah, I'm letting Victor catch it.
Oh,
I'm not
since it's
touching
liquid.
that.
He rolls fairly low. It bounces off his face. He gets it back up.
Yeah, good.
Kind of clutches it to his chest. That's fine. As you guys all kind of got to look at Victor in the proper light out here, it occurs to me I didn't describe him previously. What was once a dark-haired boy is now almost entirely bald-headed, and there's a rather intense scar all the way across his face and down his neck from where the flames had engulfed him in the explosion. But all mostly healed up now and has...
Would I recognize him?
Bald head. Okay. Sorry.
That's a really great question.
Like, it sounds like I might not, because like it sounds like he's very different looking.
He's jacked up. If you feel the need to make a roll, we can make it a DC 10 insight check.
Yeah, I really don't know if I would recognize him offhand.
We didn't know he was here, if that helps in any way.
That's
Did
why I
we?
only said it
Or
at a 10.
did I?
Yeah. You talked about it with Luvesh.
And you knew
okay.
that I was heading upstairs to look
Oh.
for them.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 then. Oh, Victor, you
Kahn!
look horrible. What?
Yeah.
What happened, bud?
We happened. Don't be insensitive, you dick.
I did nothing. I
I-
did nothing. I saved your life from the
No,
freaking.
I saved his life.
Okay, well, I saved it first from the bubbleabook that he boobity bowed
That's true.
you away.
I
remember?
see your-
Well, you don't remember 'cause you weren't there. Well, you look
You
tougher.
mean from the werewolf?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, whenever he,
Bubbly boofed.
yeah.
That's
Well,
a technical term.
Kahn doesn't know magic stuff.
As well. Yeah, I'm better now. Thank you for pointing it out. Sorry that his token still has the hair. I'll have to make a scarred and deformed version of it.
Deranged.
He
He was already
He
deranged.
was always deranged. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
You look tough, kid.
He
I'm
kinda
glad. You looked a
kinda
little
like-
prissy earlier.
stands a little taller. Like, yeah, I do look pretty tough. Kind of like that. Yeah. Well, come on. We're gonna need your help.
Them too?
Well, unless you want to hold the cat lady still. I don't want to
Oh.
hold the cat lady still.
Kahn is actually
His-
looking at himself like, me? Why would...
Can't get over here. Hold
I'm
that
looking
lady
at-
down.
I'm looking
Don't
at
you have a
Doc
cat
now and I'm
friend?
like,
Yeah, him too. Oh, he actually is kind of like a cat. I bet that'd be really useful. We can figure this out.
Oh.
I wonder if we can use your cat friend as like blueprints and be like remove like -X, you know? I don't think that's how this works, but we're gonna try some shit.
Okay. Yeah, you too. Come over here, please. Ugh. Don't use that word. Tastes
Which one?
funny.
Y'all too?
hey,
I'm
don't
not
use my
saying it
lingo.
Y'all too.
No, I said please.
Oh, please. Ooh.
I know.
Yeah, I guess
Mouth
Kahn
starts to bleed a little bit.
Kahn will make his way up
The
there.
book burns a little bit in my
It does.
tingles my hand a little. Oh yeah, does Victor have anything to say about my new? Because he'd not seen that.
What was the... Wait. What has changed since the last time he saw you?
I mean, my eyes are doing the dark
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not wearing a mask anymore either, right?
Correct.
I ended up taking it off after.
Oh, I had forgotten about all of
Strahd.
this. I suspect he would have noticed all of this, but you know, handling
Like
it
a champ.
with a surprise amount of chill.
Okay. Less than Kahn just showed.
Yes.
He's in that teenage boredom kind of phase, like from Inside Out 2.
Yeah. Doc, you coming along upstairs?
Can. I don't particularly see why he was inspired to go upstairs.
was
Victor
asking
called to
him
you guys for
upstairs.
help.
Oh, he called for help.
I did
Yeah, both
too,
you
and I
guys.
used the peace word.
More blood down your
The P
lips.
word.
Yeah, I used the P word
All right,
to
yeah.
entice
Doc-
you all to come upstairs.
Doc comes up. Was there trouble up here? You call for the sheriff.
Yeah,
Well,
Sheriff, that could be
yeah,
great.
sure.
Actually, I was kind of calling
Had nothing
for
to do with the
the.
fact that you look like a cat.
What'd you call
Yeah, it had nothing to do with that at all.
Pussycat.
Well, there's
The other P word.
that one's fine. The book doesn't
Oh,
mind.
P words being thrown around today.
God, those pterodactyls, I hate them.
Victor kind of lays off. You guys, all right. Well, there is a young girl in this room who is,
That's why you called me up here, right?
yes, she is in great distress, and she thinks she's a cat.
Too young, dog. Too young. Okay. Cool.
That's my future wife you're talking about. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? I don't even care.
No, you're good.
Thanks. Good. I'm glad I don't have to. I can never stand. Dad always played these stupid games. Anyway,
Well, she dying? What's wrong with her?
she is scratching the walls, chewing on things, and meowing. We're gonna try
She's
and
the
turn her back
cat
into a
person
person.
we're looking for.
I seen this gal before.
Yeah, her.
Yes, he
We're
has.
trying to half fix her.
Yep, there's no hope for her.
Well, you know what, guys? You heard it from a doctor, so.
I'm just saying.
What if we could just just wipe the slate clean and just no personality at all, just none, just like
So we should hit her over the head and take her out back?
No, that's a bit much.
I'm thinking like blank slate, like kind of walks around and that's about it. That's all I really need.
Okay, I actually want to bring up what I said in not character last time. What if we try to mend pieces of her?
Okay. I'm not the expert of fixing people. I'm a expert of books. and
Neither am I, but
This is
here we are. You
unfortunately.
asked for my help, and
Yeah. I asked for everybody's help. I need help.
I do that or something.
I'm big on arcane stuff, and unfortunately, the arcane doesn't really
Okay.
deal with people very much. That's more the religious side of
What?
things. It's out of my zen.
So while they're talking, does Kahn know where, like, the
Mhm.
cat lady is?
I mean, there's a door next to you. Where there's
Yeah,
they're
we're
meowing.
all in front of it.
You're in the
basically.
hallway outside the door, and you can kind of
Yeah.
hear some like meow, meow, kitty play, meow.
Hey, Doc,
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
I got an idea. You cover me?
Cover you.
Okay,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Just let me try something. Khan's gonna open the door, and he's gonna pull out his cracked. Oh, I gotta go to my inventory to find out what it is. The cracked crystal ball,
Oh my god. Okay.
Nice.
and he's gonna just kind of crouch down. Hey, it's okay. Come here. Come on. He's gonna take some little bit of food out and kind of be like,
Okay.
it's okay.
There's a lot of animal handling checks coming from Kahn today.
Yeah, it's.
He said the P word.
Gonna take
Yeah.
some
Another one.
episode title, the P word.
Doc starts scratching the floor.
He starts purring really loudly and
The
tearing.
song of my people.
It just sounds like rocks grinding. It's a 19.
Oh, wow.
Dirty 20.
Damn, excellent. We might have to talk about some levels in Druid here. Yeah, you crack the door, you offer some food, and scurry, scurry, scurry. There's noises, things get knocked over in the room, and a little hand reaches out and like kind of paws at whatever you're offering, and
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to use it the way that it has been.
Okay.
So like,
detect thoughts, right?
Yeah, detect thoughts. If a creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, or doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts of this creature. Or I can probe deeper with an action, and that's what I would want to do. I'd want to be able to probe deeper and see if there's anything to mend, or anything else like that. Maybe like a backstory of how it happened, all kind of jazz.
Let me
No.
see,
Oh.
let me see.
We know how it happened.
Well,
In more
Above
detail,
tables.
I understand.
or like, something.
Actually, yeah, she is capable of language, and so she has an intelligence higher than 3, higher than 4, actually. So we'll work on her.
Cool.
Surface thoughts are Kitty likes the shiny ball, Kitty likes the food, Kitty plays, Kitty, good Kitty, things like this. On and on and on. Probing deeper requires rolls.
It does. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning. Wisdom saving throw has got to be a 12. It has to be a 12. Save spell DC.
Okay. She comes up with a 5 total.
Okay.
Awesome. So, and I believe that she is unaware if she fails, right? She only
Correct.
becomes aware if she succeeds.
Correct.
Excellent. As you probe deeper and deeper past all of the kitty behaves, good kitty, you start to get to a little bit more distressed thoughts and kitty, and like tearing and crying. And underneath, all you can really hear is just this wailing and screaming somewhere deep underneath of this, just like, let me out. There's some part of the subconscious underneath. All of her conscious thought is being a cat. And going beyond that, all you're able to get up is not even sense or reasoning. It's just desperate, tormented wails. Please help me. Let me out. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. I don't want to be here.
Unconventional.
Yeah.
I want to be a cat lady.
I don't know how else to describe her thought process.
No,
There is no
you're good.
reasoning behind her. I want to be a kitty. That's her
It-
whole conscious level of thought.
I would want to, if I could I reach out to that deep part of help and can like possibly like communicate a thought like yes,
Well,
or like help, or something of that nature, or no? I know
do
it's
you
a
have
stretch.
do you have an ability that allows you to communicate telepathically with creatures?
I mean, I have a no because I don't have Find Familiar on.
Mm-hmm.
I do,
And you are quite aware that V has the ability to communicate telepathically.
because I did it with you.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
The
know
only
that,
other
but I
way-
don't know if I can get out of this and back into it, kind of deal.
The only other way that I could see that you could try and pass a message through here would be more of like a religious thing. You could ask, you could ask for the ability to do that, which is because it's not like a mechanical advantageous. You are one level in Cleric, so you could try to pass the message along, though you'd be passing a message through the Death God, so I'm not sure if that is the way you want to convey that message. Up to you.
No.
I'll let you decide.
No, because this is a one-a-day thing. So once it's done, I think it's done. I don't think I can do it again.
Do I know what your magic ball does?
I don't think you've even seen it.
I don't know.
I don't think I've seen it. I don't
think so.
didn't even knew you owned one. Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually quite interesting that he has this, V. That's quite a rare object in Barovia. Not something you would see just lying around.
Okay.
Yeah, but so is the Sergei sword, and so is like.
True.
I feel
the
like
other
by
crap
now
we
we've
have.
got so many. Yeah.
Just about everything about this party, in fact, is
Yeah.
odd.
Yeah. I'll be good then. I'll kind of creep out, and I'll turn back to the party and be like, so there's definitely something and someone absolutely in there. Her mind isn't completely lost, nor is her soul.
Well, we could look at this book I got. Maybe it'll say something.
What book do you have?
The Materia Medica that I found at the monastery that we were reading.
Ooh.
Saint Markovius
So you
private.
have a book.
Okay.
You have a book. Okay, well, at this point, I need to get a book.
I'm not using my book.
No, I know, but you have a book. I mean, at least I just feel at this point I'd
Oh.
have left out of the book.
Yeah, Victor's got a book too. Slobbered,
A
but
slobbery book.
he's got a book.
Victor's got a book.
Victor, what
Go
in
look for a book.
the gods' names did you do to this person?
A lot of things, actually. I tried a whole bunch of things.
Which one succeeded?
Succeeded is kind of a stretch. She got marginally less and less annoying as time went on. And then she started acting more and more cat-like. And then, yeah.
With no extra intervention, it just kind of started happening?
Usually it's the other way around.
He kind of looks around. He's like, I don't want to admit to any sort
Yeah,
of...
yeah, got it. You're, yeah, at no
looks
fault,
at the
whatever.
sheriff. He's like, I'm not exactly...
You ever been
Doc.
to prison, kid?
Yes, he's been. Doc, he's got immunity for the next 2 minutes. Victor, speak.
Okay. Well, I mean, first I tried a hold person, and that was a really good spell, but that just made her stop, like, fidgeting and walking around, but she could still talk, and that was really irritating. Then I did a silence, and that was good, but she was fidgeting and moving around, and that was couldn't work either.
You couldn't do hold and silence at the same time?
No, they both require concentration. Then I tried some mind altering type spells that have names, and I'm having a hard time remembering them right at the moment. Charm person. I tried that one.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I tried a bunch of other, and then I found some
Look
old
at you
books.
being helpful.
I know, I'm doing good, right? And I found some old books about some some really interesting magic, a feeble something or other. That was cool. And honestly, I just kind of strung a bunch of spells together, and poof, cat. I wasn't very intentional. I was mostly just trying to make her shut the hell up.
Have you tried saying shut up?
Oi, shut up! Silence from the room. Absolute silence.
Okay, hear me out. Did you try kissing her?
I'm
Heard
afraid
that works from a storybook about a frog.
I really don't want to do that. Do I have to do that? I guess if I marry her, that's kind of like part of the
You're gonna have
job.
to
Yeah,
kiss
you
her.
can try that now.
Maybe we could decat her before I do that. I'm
Nope,
afraid she'll
that's how
like
you decat
bite
her.
me.
You decat her by kissing her.
I don't think that's how that works at all.
I think it is,
I'm not
buddy.
feeling very convinced by this.
Victor, I think this is your destiny.
Yeah, I'm
You
for
got
it.
three.
This is what the Lord holds for you.
You got 3 adults telling you this is the right thing to do.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Irina
Pray to God.
starts singing in the back of the room.
You gotta kiss the girl.
Oh my god. What's a quick second? Good lord.
Here, hold on, let me help. And Kahn takes some of the old fuzz bass that he has and he rubs it on his lips.
Nope, I don't like the
What?
taste of that.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's gross.
It's
It's
okay.
really nasty.
It's okay.
gonna be
She'll
so
love
You
this.
like it.
She'll love this.
I have to
Oh, because he's a cat.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, you son of a bitch. She's gonna be licking on his face.
Okay.
Really
So-
funny if he was allergic to cats.
No, because he chose cat, right? He
He did.
he played around, yeah.
Oh, it's his Discord kitten.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. He's okay. He says, okay, well I can try that, but I feel like we should do something like magic-y to like this is a magic problem. Okay, fuck it. Fine. Stella, come here. Come here, kitty.
Oh,
That
she
is
reacts
dying.
to Victor.
Hey.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
the 3 of us are probably cracking up at the corner of the room.
Absolutely, she does. Here, 1 second. Jeez,
Stella.
this is not the way I thought this would go.
Of course
She has
not.
a name apparently.
You have to pay for his crimes.
She does have a name. What she does
Stella,
not have
Stella,
is a token
Beetlejuice.
for our board, so she's gonna be this for now. That'll do. Okay. Yeah. Stella. No. The young girl kind of pokes her nose out of the door, goes prr, prr, makes little cat noises, and kind of walks out. Says, oh, good kitty, in here. And Victor very awkwardly goes, okay, I'm going to kiss you, darling. Do not bite me. Do not bite. No bites. No biting.
Vic, I don't think you normally announce that you're gonna do it. I think you just do it. Again, not very experienced.
I don't know how to do this, cat man. I've never
Listen,
kissed a
I
cat
understand.
before.
You gotta ask Doc or V. I murdered most of my teenage and adult years.
Do you think that would work? Can we just...
Murder? No. Well, actually, yes, it would work.
It sounds
You know what?
preferable
Hold
at the
on.
moment.
Let's think that through.
No, hold on.
Victor just kissed a girl.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
There comes a time in a man's life.
Yeah, Doc, give him the talk now. Good call. This is perfect.
Victor sweeps her up in his arms and very awkwardly, kind of bumps his face against hers in the worst, teenage kiss you've ever seen ever.
That's great.
When one
Yeah, but the
rock
fish is there,
loves
so...
another rock.
I don't even know how to resolve this.
Roll the dice.
I'm just gonna roll a die. I'm just gonna roll a die.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a die.
I think it's time for the DM to roll some dice.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We're the encounter. Who's the DM now?
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I am the DM.
I've been overthrown. They've revolted, internet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, he comes up at a 3.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what you set up.
So the kiss is very bad, but is the
The kiss
magic
is
good?
quite awful. I will say she does not scratch his face or go crazy. She kind of just like receives the kiss gently and lays her head on his shoulder and starts purring.
Okay, now that's cute.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
love death
Victor,
and
you're
destruction,
sure?
but
You're sure
Okay.
we still have to fix her? I mean, look, she's docile.
yeah.
I need her to act like a person long enough for a public wedding, and exactly.
So then just do disguise
Wait.
self on somebody.
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
We can do the wedding right
I
now.
got disguise self.
Marry him.
Yeah,
you gonna
perfect.
marry me? I don't understand.
Yeah, we can do this marriage right now. We just said she can cast disguise self on her. I'm a cleric.
Yeah,
We
but it
can do
has
this
to
thing
be
right now, man.
public. We can do it in front of the inn where I
Yeah, we
cast
go right to the
everybody out
balcony.
of.
Yeah, and you can file the marriage license with me.
I ever told you how much I like you guys? All right, Kitty, back in the room. I'll be back for you later. He closes and locks the door and says, "All right, let's get to it." Y'all are the DM now. What the fuck happens? How are we doing this shit? Walk me through
right,
this
guys.
nonsense.
Okay.
Han's gonna get everyone in a
Here
huddle. Like,
comes the
all right, guys.
bride, all
We gotta-
dressed in white.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta do the music.
Okay, okay.
We gotta go
So
find some
I gotta-
flowers.
I gotta be in white, okay. I mean,
on.
tell the kids who work here to prep it.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be right back.
And
Okay, I'll go do that.
open the gates because it has to be public for victors.
You do hear a fair amount of shouting from downstairs. What did you boys do? That didn't happen. I believe you were alone for 5 minutes. As Danica has gotten back. But
For
yeah.
sure recognizes the voice and comes to the balcony. He goes, hey, Danny D. Hey, just,
Hello, Donna.
yeah,
Please excuse my boy's terrible behavior. I don't know what
nope,
this is
not
all
their
about.
fault. Not their fault.
Not
Not
their
their fault. Not their fault. They are good. They've done everything well. It's actually, specifically,
Wedding day!
yeah, it's our wedding. It's a wedding day.
Yeah,
Congratulations!
we had
You are about to host
decorate.
a ceremony between two of the most powerful families in this village, the Doctors and the
Volokoviches.
Volokoviches, the Doctorviches. Yeah, if you put them together, it's W for wedding.
I was under the impression that the Doctors and Volokoviches had been run out of town, that the boy
Yes.
had been
But there's a
killed
new
or worse,
regime
that the girl
that-
was possessed or something.
No,
Right.
no.
Who you hosting
Ah,
upstairs?
she just
That's
thinks
them.
she's a cat.
We helped. So
I
she's
see.
good. Hey, we're gonna have a wedding. Can you help?
Make a cake.
We're gonna do a wedding here.
It won't be cheap, but I can make anything happen if you got the gold.
Well, I mean,
Can you make a fish cake?
that's a great question.
Yeah.
doesn't need.
Then
I
yes,
don't
we have the
wanna
gold.
eat fish cake. I'm out of this if you guys are gonna make me eat fish cake.
Kahn turns around and snarls and goes, "You have to eat fish cake to get this done. You have to eat fish cake to get this done."
I thought
the
we
boy's
fixed her. Why does she still need fish cake?
Irena's gonna lay a hand and say,
Okay.
"You guys figure this out. I'm gonna go get Vasily. He's got some. He's
Oh, that's
partying
whose
with
fault
all
this
the-
was.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
fault
yeah.
was Vasily's fault.
He wanted the bar fight to happen.
He
Mr.
threw a fireball
Vasily
in your
gave us a bunch of
restaurant.
money.
Yeah, he did.
That he did.
Totally.
And he said he was going to pay for the wedding.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's why
Wait,
there's
is
a
the
big bag of
goal
money.
to fix my bar, or is the goal to pay for your wedding?
Both.
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 Just like the V's create a W.
2 V's.
I am substantially less happy with Mr.
And
Vasily at the
it's
moment.
a V who's in disguise.
That
I
makes
love
3
this.
V's.
The triple V's.
Yes, we are the vagabonds.
Oh my god!
Wow.
But we're the vagabonds, so
Alright.
we're not actually.
I know.
Irina runs off to collect all the nobles and whoever needs to be in attendance for this thing to be as official as possible. Danica just face palms as hard as possible and kind of motions to the boys. This is how you're gonna start fixing it. You go, boys, are gonna make this work. Let's go. While I start cleaning the house here, the boys go off and start making a fish cake and a normal cake so that there will be options for people with specific dietary preferences.
Thank you.
I need gluten-free.
Yeah, he gets real bad farts. You don't want none of that.
If you could make a
Kahn.
potato cake, it'd be better. Yes.
You know those demon devils that you were so mad at me? That
Yes.
fish cake is your pay back to me. So
Oh, that
you
is
know.
technically fish. That is technically...
Pay back.
Yeah. Alright, that's good enough.
Yeah.
That was real
Thank you.
one way of
Okay.
you, which we gotta talk about that later, one day maybe.
No. This is us resolving that. You have me eating fish cake.
You know
I
what?
hate fish.
Rock, paper, scissors. If you win, you're right. If I win, you're right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissor, shoot. I won! So you're right. Alright, deal.
Thank you. I love this
hell?
system.
Alright, so,
guys are
what do I need to
insane.
get? Hey, you know what? I bet Phaleth has been to weddings. Hey, Faye,
Aye? Can I do it for you, darling?
what do you know about weddings?
Why are you asking? Got something in mind?
He
Yeah,
wants
Yes.
to get married.
need your
to
help. Hey,
Ah. This is
Goliath.
this is the strangest proposal I've ever received, but I'm flattered. I must decline though. But I do know about weddings.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we just need your help throwing a wedding.
I can do it.
Yeah. Hey, Goliath. I don't know your name. Red Man.
Never close your fucking
Dragonborn?
notebook, no matter
Hold on.
what.
I might have his actual name in here, sorry. Roller.
No matter how.
But Brock, but specifically Kahn is going to call him Goliath because he's just a large mountain of a man. He doesn't care if he knows his name.
Yeah, Brolin, that was his name. Oh my god,
I know.
you
No, I
had
know
his
his
name
actual
before I
name.
did.
I did.
Well done.
Yeah. I wrote it down.
Oh yeah. What can I do?
Can you help Phaleth with whatever needs to be done?
I can do it. That's actually my modus operandi all the time. Just help do what needs to happen.
You guys make a cute couple.
No.
Anyways,
Off they go. Preparations are made. There's a number of roles. Do I need to understand that V is going to disguise herself to look like Stella and marry Victor? Khan's going to officiate the wedding.
Yep.
And they're going to file the paperwork with Doc, who is going to put it into the official record. Making the Volakoviches and the Vokters at last one united
peaceful
house
family.
in
The Velociraptors.
the Velociraptors.
Good.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't. This is.
Sorry about your one-shot DM.
I had like monsters and stuff. I was like,
I mean, they can still attack a wedding.
Yeah,
cool.
they could. You
It's
know what?
cool.
I'm good with that.
You ever heard
Yeah.
of Red Wedding?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't even need concentration to disguise myself. I can fight.
Oh my god. All right.
Wow.
V.
Oh, what a solidifying event for the families as well to fight off monsters in their first wedding.
All right. The preparations take several hours, and it's evening time. The Dusk Elves also find their way into the bar, but are swept up into the buzz of activity. They mostly keep to themselves. In no time at all, you know, people in Barovia, whatever. People in Barovia are used to things just happening in no time. Question, Kahn?
Kahn definitely wants to make sure he keeps an eye out on Phaleth and the Dusk Elves, as he does understand, like, some kind of connection. He remembers what Casimir said. He does not want anything bad happening to her. If he senses something bad, he will step in way before it reaches anywhere of that nature.
Good to note. Phaleth pulls the hood that you gave her over her head and makes a point to never look quite directly at the Dusk Elves. Amongst their crew is, in fact, Casimir, also a Dusk Elf.
Hey, Casimir.
Again, also just wrapped up. There's a buzz of activity, people coming and going. All of a sudden, there's nobles in the bar. Before you know it, things are getting passed around. Outfits are being tried on. Victor is put in a suit. All of a sudden, okay. So the Brahmin Bray are the boys of the Martikovs, and they are quite efficient. The thing that Martikovs do is just be wherever they need to be all the time, and they do a great job of it. And within no time at all, a spectacular event has been prepared in the tavern, outside the tavern. You guys are throwing this wedding. Tell me where it's happening.
In the
I think it's in the tavern, and they're being married on the balcony.
We could do it in the garden. Oh, yeah. We were going to do it on the balcony.
On the balcony. I like that. Right on the balcony. Okay. Okay. Gosh.
Victor, your silence spell. You said it's a concentration?
I think so. I might have misspoken. Let me check my book. He opens his book. Slip. Yes, yeah. I can hold it for like about 10 minutes, and it's concentration.
Okay, never mind. It's too much hassle.
It is a little bit of hassle. I don't mind concentrating.
You're gonna concentrate on some freaking vows in front of people.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to clarify that that like you and I aren't getting married. I just want to be really like clear that that's not the thing.
It's not.
I'm marrying Stella officially, and then she can just stay a cat forever in that room, and nobody has to think about it. It'll be great.
No.
Wait, what?
You will take care of her.
Okay.
You broke her.
Well, I mean, but then I married
you like
her.
Cats.
Well, I married you. Yeah, I do like cats just fine.
I'm willing to leave her a cat, but you're responsible for that.
She is marginally more agreeable as a cat. Fine. Very well.
Chin scratches, milk, not too much. Some kind of kibble food. I don't know. Figure it out. You're in an inn.
Yeah. He puts on his best Baron Vargas Velakovich voice and says, and does a little bow. You are disguised as Stella right now, and he says, "Yes, my darling wife." Kind of snickers a little bit.
Han's ears perk up, and he takes his sword out and goes, "Where is the son of a?"
It's a joke, just me.
You're not gonna take my dogs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Fucking hell. The town pours in. Lots of people. Vasily von Holsten himself is there, and he claps a hand on your shoulder, Doc, and says, "You must play for us. I've heard you're playing. It is phenomenal. You must accompany this momentous occasion."
Doc sits on the piano. Here comes the bride, dressed in white.
Okay, so we started. Okay.
Very well, and so it begins. Kahn and Victor stand up at the top of the steps, and V, the boys, kind of like lead you to the bottom of the stairs and kind of have you like walk up. One of them kind of throwing some slightly wilted flowers, just whatever they could find. The other one throwing actual flour. He's just doing the best he can. Kahn, the floor is yours as the couple ascends the
Actually, how many people
doing
joined
this.
and how long of time is in between?
But within an hour or two, this whole thing
Okay,
gets thrown
would
together. And
Charles
there's...
be here?
Yeah, Charles is here. Luvesh is here. If you know him in town, like the bar
Was
is
Charles
packed.
the one who was the guy taking care of the house that she was from?
That was a different Charles. There's a lot of... every butler happens to be named Charles.
Okay, well, I want Charles to give me away.
Okay, very well.
Also, I want to roll hit die since we were an hour.
Perfect. You may absolutely do it. You can take a long rest. You've been outfitted in the most priestly robes available, Kahn. They don't fit properly.
A long rest, you said?
Short.
A short rest.
It's only an hour.
Short rest.
Yeah.
Didn't it take at least a couple hours to get everything ready?
A long rest would take 8.
No.
Okay, guys, can I just a second, please? I'm sorry. There's some
No,
noises.
you're fine. I have
outside.
to roll hit die because I'm dying.
Oh yeah. I'm
There's
glad
that.
you guys have earned the short rest. Absolutely.
Okay, that feels better. Cool. That feels much better.
All right. V's back.
So,
All good, V? Awesome. Kahn.
Kahn is up at the top of the stairs and, dearly Barovionians, we gather here today to view the wedding of the Victor, what's your last name again?
Vlakovic.
Vlakoviches and the
Stella Voctor.
Voctors to make the Velocirafters in holy matrimony.
We didn't agree to this.
Do you, Victor, have any vows that you would like to communicate in blood, or a battle cry, as my people do, or a ceremonial killing dance?
He kind of looks across the room and says, would a simple battle cry suffice? Is that sufficient?
Yes, that will do well. Your mightiest cry to show that you are a worthy man of protection.
He takes up the book in his hand. He's like, I don't have a weapon or anything. Should I have a weapon?
No, your book is fine. Your knowledge can be your weapon. It's a little bit weak, but whatever.
Knowledge. Excellent. Okay. He stands up. He goes,
Oh my god.
Kahn laughs and gives him a hearty clap on the shoulder. That was horrible. You will not protect her at all. That's okay, though. And,
knowledge!
Sarah. Voctor. Miss Voctor, do you have any...
Stella.
Stella Voctor, do you have any vows to communicate to your betrothed warrior? Or do you have a ceremonial death dance that you would like to show your passion?
I have prepared vows.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
please.
I vow that you will be patient, will be honest, will be adoringly loving to me, as long as you will live.
Kahn tries to squeeze out a tear.
Yow.
Victor successfully squeezes out a tear.
By the power vested in me, by the power of the death deity, I now pronounce you till death do you part. Be wed
Yay!
You hear Doc in the background shoot his gun at the ceiling. Yes.
Victor awkwardly takes your hands and is like, "Did we do it? Are we done?"
Don't commit
My hand.
suicide, Victor.
What's that?
Yes, my hand.
Oh, yeah, of course. He gently kisses your hand. It still smells a little bit like fish, but mostly it has faded.
He still smells like fish? Oh,
Just a
yeah.
little bit. You rubbed a whole fish in his face earlier.
I did.
Yeah.
Kahn is still very proud of that, and honestly, he's even more proud of it that it got on V. He's realizing that fact that V hates
And
fish,
he's
and
just
he's
holding,
like, "This is
just
good to know."
holding back some gagging.
Victor kind of steps up to the
Balcony.
balcony. Yeah, he looks across the people and says, "My dear Barovians, I'm glad to finally put an end to years of feuding and create unity and forward vision in our beloved Barovian community. You can count on me, guys." And
Kahn starts cheering. Yay!
yay! Everyone's cheering. There's a handful of nervous glances around the room. There's, the Vistani aren't sure how they feel or think about the whole thing, but they're here for the booze and
Another bar fight.
Well, as Doc says that, you hear a scream from outside the bar and a howl, a loud
Oh, that's not good.
just outside the doors. There's a gasp around the room, and the front entrance of the bar kind of crashes in, and a big furry mess of a creature stands in the door frame. And
Who's
that
not a werewolf?
it looks like a werewolf. It looks a lot like a werewolf.
Doc goes downstairs and says, "Hey, keep it down. We're having a wedding over here. Can't you tell?"
If Kahn sees that, he's absolutely leaping off of the balcony, pushing past both V and Victor, leaping off of the balcony, drawing sword and landing and being like, "Okay."
Yep, as Doc tells the werewolf off, and Kahn dives into battle, and the crowd, the absolute clusterfuck, crushed-in crowd, starts to spread around. The werewolf, blood pouring down its face, eyes just completely white and wild, lets out a horrendous, barking, and just lunges at the first thing close to it, and that is where I think we close it off, and we'll pick it up next week.
Oh, what the crap. I wanted to kill it.
See you guys next time. I imagine Doc and Silas were probably in the bar for the wedding, so maybe they'll be with us next time, or maybe not. We'll find out. But anything can attack a wedding, they said, and something
we
does.
did say that.
Yeah.
Something does. With that, well done, friends. It was a lovely wedding. It was so nice. This was.
I can't believe all of you did that.
This is by far the strangest episode of D&D I have ever partaken in.
We made the DM kiss a cat girl.
You made me kiss a cat girl.
We did.
That happened. And married and got married.
And got married.
You ran a wedding in the name of the death god.
Which is
The
even funnier.
vows.
That's why I was like, once I realized I was a cleric, I was like, this is hysterical.
Yeah. You guys did the whole ceremony. It was awesome.
And with that, fare thee well, the internet.
Oh,
This has been a
we got it on
blast.
YouTube. Never mind.
We got it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Everybody
God,
can
this-
see this for generations.
Generations.
I will show this to my grandchildren. That was me.
What did you guys
They
do?
did TikTok.
Yeah.
What did you guys do
Well-
before the collapse of civilization? Well, let me tell you.
We were at a Dungeons and Dragons wedding. It was magical.
As
Yeah, we
always,
had a dude marry a cat girl. Elon Musk would be proud.
a fake cat girl. We impersonated her. There are so many.
What's that even a real one?
Layers to this.
There are so many layers of moral questionability to this entire
And we
situation.
ran the Vokters and the Volakoviches out of town, but then married their
Married their kids.
Romeo and Juliet shit got solved.
decided, nah, we're not gonna rescue the poor cat girl. We're just gonna leave her.
Even
good as
though
a cat.
Kahn knows there's a human inside, he's like, it's good.
She's fine. She's probably better off this way. She doesn't have to work for a living. Come on, let's be honest.
Vagabonds.
I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming he has a plan, possibly to just this was just like a prolonging institution. Like, oh, we'll fix that problem once we fix this problem.
Yeah.
The vagabond strike again.
The vagabond strike again. And with that, fare thee well, the internet. Keep your wits about you on your own adventures through the mist. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.